Oh boy, more skeptic, septic, wah, 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 wah. You know what bothers me? It seems like everybody hates Sargon, right? So I go and I pay attention. I go, what do all the people who hate Sargon? What are they all saying, huh? Oh, Sargon is a self-important douche. He's going like, ooh, look, I go talk to UKIP. I go, Nigel Farage knows who I am. I'm so important. And they go, oh, fuck you, Sargon. And I go, I don't really care that Sargon knows UKIP. I don't care that Sargon wears a suit. And then I don't care that people say he's an Applebee's waiter and that his suit looks bad. This remains the most universally childish thing. And when you see guys like Teal'dir go, "Oh, Sargon, you're such an arrogant prick," and then I look at Sargon and it's the perfect example. And this is ironic because Jim has recently used this meme to make fun of European people who hate America. It's that classic meme of, I feel so sorry for you, like disdainfully so. And then the other guy responds, I don't think about you at all. The thing is, there are thousands of people on YouTube who hate Sargon, and I have no idea why. Because they haven't leveled a single substantive accusation at him except for, oh, he was dodgy about the Candid shit 3 years ago. And and he thinks he's such a big deal because he's a member of UKIP. Well, it's a little bit of a big deal. Oh, he's so arrogant when Sargon literally says there's 3 major YouTubers who joined UKIP and I'm the least important of the 3. I don't understand why people see me as arrogant, and I just think it's funny because he sees it as exactly what it is. It's a fucking desperate reach. The fact of the matter is, there's a bafflingly huge amount of people who are desperate, absolutely shockingly desperate to hate him. They want to and will look for literally any reason down to the cut of his fucking suit to talk shit. The cut, the trim, the tailoring of his fucking suit. Who fucking cares? I can understand if it's all just banter and everybody thinks it's gay that, YouTubers getting involved in politics is so gay. Okay. And a lot of the people in the so-called skeptic community are interested in things like video games. So gay. Magic the Gathering cards. So gay. What else? We got video games, Magic the Gathering, tabletop, fucking cosplay, caused major fucking disasters lately. And apparently, literally everything is gay. Celebrities who have a giant impact. Like, Kanye West is one of the most important things to happen in terms of black people possibly being able to get off the Democratic plantation here in America. Celebrities getting involved in politics, so gay. When everything is gay, nothing is gay. When everyone's super, no one's super. It's just all bullshit. So I gotta say, what I think is really faggotry, what is just really people being a faggot, is the people who are desperate to pick a fight. The people who want to be mad and will literally go after the dumbest shit to try to bury somebody. See, the thing I find hilarious about Sargon is Sargon has no cool factor. He is extremely uncool. Most skeptics and really most anti-skeptics have some measure of coolness. Sargon has pretty much none. And I can understand why people make fun of people like V or the other guys I don't even fucking watch. The Armored Skeptic, I definitely get it. And I know it's downright suicidal to pick a fight with Jim, because Jim isn't taking any of this seriously. He is the ultimate excuse. The get out of jail free card is if anybody manages the slightest riposte, the slightest jab back at him. He just goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Were we taking this seriously? I'm Jim. I don't take anything seriously. I'm just the Joker. Ha 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 ha." And he just gets to get away with it. And I don't begrudge him that at all. I think that's the best gimmick on YouTube. That you get to get out of everything for free. That says, like, you're all gay, and I'm the only one who's not gay. I win every time. And everybody believes him. And for the most part, he maintains that kayfabe perfectly. At all points, he is aloof and apart. He doesn't make friends. He doesn't pick sides. If he thinks somebody's a fag, and wants to bash them, Sargon, being completely uncool and, literally like a 30-year-old boomer dad who is every bit that much plain and has no edge factor to speak of, and maybe that's why people resent him sort of gaining his first bit of audience from an edgy pool, I guess is the best way to describe it. He's sort of an outsider and deserves it. And the hilarious thing is, Sargon, everyone says he's mad, he's ass hurt, he's butt hurt, he's so owned, he's so triggered, he's completely feeding the trolls whenever he responds. And if anybody offends him, and literally everybody, even Jim, gets offended in the middle of IBS bullshit. If he gets offended once, he is a permanently ass-mad, 24-hour opping, whatever the fuck. If he avoids talking to people, and he literally does send his minions in to talk to people because he doesn't want to do it. And some of that probably is him looking to protect his image because he doesn't actually want to fight Jim, because fighting Jim is extremely hard. Fighting Jim is like fighting a boss in a game that's usually fair, but that boss cheats and breaks all the rules of the game. That's what fighting Jim is like. Anybody who does that on purpose is retarded. If you say, I want to fight Jim on IBS, you're a fucking retard, and you deserve everything that happens to you after that. Because he just gets to play that way. And he's structured his entire persona, whatever, his entire gimmick, to continue using the fucking Kumite words, is that he gets to play that way. And he's done all the work. It's not an illusion. He's done and structured his genre and cultivated his fans as, I get to make fun of you, and if you try to talk to me, you're going to look like the butt of a joke. And everybody has just enough dirt for Jim to find it and destroy them. And if it comes down to you look like an Applebee's waiter, well, he will run home and score 50 fucking touchdowns on you are an Applebee's waiter. He will make a meme of you and you will eat shit. Even though I personally think that's the fucking gayest burn of all time, and that anybody who feels mad, especially if Sargon legitimately feels bad about this, it's a point against him. If somebody comes at you with Applebee's waiter, first of all, if you can't fight back against that, you're weak as shit. You can't talk shit worth anything. And second of all, if Applebee's waiter hurts your feelings, then you deserve it. You know what I mean? Because that's pathetic. That's absolutely fucking pathetic. So I gotta say, Sargon's getting involved in politics. Good. Same with Dank. Same with Paul Joseph Watson. Good. Jim thinks that's gay. Good. Believe it or not, there's room enough in the Wild West, in Dodge City here, for both shooters. And I think it depends on how far this goes, how much I think a waste of time that this is. The more I think it's a waste of time. But I don't think I think the major mistake Sargon made was trying to claim that Jim is trying to fuck kids. That's a huge mistake, and he will pay for that. And I think Sargon is completely outside of the usual food chain of the tub hunter here, the Spurg hunter. I don't understand why he's trying to eat something that's not usually in his diet as a fucking internet predator, Jim. But if he really has that level of disdain for Sargon like he has a disdain for Darkseid Phil, then I don't care. And I think the best thing for Sargon to do is to not give a fucking shit, to not care. No matter how much Jim and his 500,000 fans talk shit, and they will fucking nuke every video he makes with downvotes for the next 3 weeks or so. And some of them will stay forever making jabs. Almost all of them are furiously masturbating, just coming all over their own faces going, oh, he's the next mundane man. No, he's not. No, he's not. The Sargon is not mundane man. Okay? No, he's not. Sargon is not Jeff Holiday. Sargon is not Ross or fucking Terry Davis or fucking, what's his name from CNN who fucking pays for fucking child porn gay sites. What was it? Eichenwald. He's not Eichenwald either. This is just dumb gay shit. And I have been repeating myself for 11 minutes. So I'm going to go. Everything is gay. And if that's the baseline we're starting with, then it seems like a waste of time to just... It really seems autistic to me. It really does. It seems really desperate. And it seems like it's ironic that Jim says, oh, cool kids club, Sargon's in the cool kids club. A lot of both Jim and Sargon's audience are really pathetic incel faggots who idolize Jim or idolize Sargon. And the way they argue with each other in comments is befitting of their spurgitude and gayness. It's just really cringy. It hurts to watch. And I don't give a shit about what Jim says about Sargon. It seems meaningless in reaching to me. And honestly, Sargon's biggest mistake was using equally shitty tactics to go, okay, Jim, I'll put up my dukes. No. The only way to beat Jim is not to play. Don't you understand? The only way to even have a chance of dealing with Jim when he's got the bomb sight on you is to not let any of it faze you at all. And if you respond, few words as possible, and just don't. And the mistake a lot of people make is, I'm sorry, but we've got a minute left of this. Do not be nice to Jim. Jim hates you. If you be nice to him, he will bite harder. Do not compliment him. Do not kiss his ass. Do not idolize him. Do not be starstruck by him. Second, respond in as few words as possible and use no emotional language. Any emotional language, it's like a chain reaction of, oh, he's a little butthurt. What do you mean he's a little butthurt? He's more than a little butthurt. Oh, what do you mean more than a little? He's really butthurt. Oh my God, he's ass blasted. He's colon catastrophed. I mean, just some self-masturbatory bullshit. It's childish. And it's one of the things I don't like about being a fan about Jim. And yeah, Sargon, I don't watch Sargon for anywhere approaching the same reasons that I watch Jim. Those are non-overlapping magisteria. They have nothing to do with each other. Fucking nothing. And that's why it makes me cringe that they keep running into each other. I'm like, why? Why? Why can't Jim go find me the next Terry Davis, since Terry Davis died, and God rest his soul, may he, live with Harambe in heaven forever, rather than do this? Because I'm sorry, what Sargon is doing is a big deal, and especially with Teal Deer looked fucking ridiculously jealous. That wall of text, too long, didn't read. Indeed, you faggot, was such a desperate, fuck you, you think you're so big? I'm like, you want to talk about butthurt? Holy shit, Teal Deer, what the fuck was that comment? Holy shit. Because guess what? Internet edgelords, or just internet, whatever the fuck you want to call Sargon, even a skeptic, even if it was an edgelord, even if it was anybody, I mean, Dankula's certainly an edgelord. Sargon's like the missing link, and then Paul Joseph Watson is a political fucking shock jock. More mainstream than either of the two. Them talking to real politicians is actually a big deal. It actually matters. It's actually serious. And denying that is fucking sad and pathetic and obviously jealousy. Obviously. Fucking obvious envy. I can't let that go, and I'm trying to let all of this go. And I also like Teal Deer some of the time. Some of the stuff is boring, which is not to say it's bad, it's just I don't find it interesting. All of Teal Deer's stuff is good, most of it these days I'm less interested in, unless he's actually talking about a subject that I find interesting. Because he's sort of a grab bag of whatever the fuck he's interested in on day of the week, right? But Teal Deer, his content is also very unlike Sargon's and also very unlike Jim's. So I don't even know why he cares. Except for, I'm pretty sure he's literally, pitifully jealous. It's ridiculous. This whole thing is a fucking waste of time. Really.